The farmers are fighting back. Let's talk about it. So I am pumped up, guys. I am feeling good reading these stories. I am like, yes. Okay? This is what always happens. It's always the farmers that take back the country, all right? The American Revolution, most of the people that fought in it were farmers, all right? They were people that were sick of this crap. They were sick of being walked on, all right? And the farmers are the ones that produce the food, all right? They make this whole society work. Before farmers, before we were an agrarian society, we were just hunter-gatherers. We were traveling around chasing bison and elk and bears and whatever to eat, okay? That's what we do. We chase animals around before we learned how to farm. So the farmers are fighting back, guys. Let's dive into it. So if you haven't seen, there's been massive protests all over Europe for the farmers, okay? They are shutting down the streets. They are shutting down the supermarkets. Supermarkets in the Netherlands do not have food right now because the farmers are freaking pissed, okay? And you might not even have heard of this. I haven't seen like really any news on this, and this is happening all over Europe. This is happening in Poland. This is happening in Italy. This is happening in France. This is happening in the Netherlands. Farmers are fighting back. They're shutting it down. And why are they doing this? Because they are under attack from these green quote unquote green policies, okay? The EU is literally telling farmers that they have to get rid of almost 30% of their cattle. You heard that right. 30% of their cattle. And why do they have to do that? So they can meet their methane gas whatever pledges that they made to the environmental god. I don't know who they're pledging to or praying to, but they're pledging to something saying we won't have any cow farts. I swear, this is what it's about. It's about cow farts. And I know I'm kind of all over the place. I am worked up, guys. This is insane. This is an attack on humanity and our food supply. This is all these people do. This is all they do is just attack our food supply. I'm heated, okay? And I don't promote anything bad, but you know, we have a spirit. We have a fighting spirit. We need to use it. We need to use our words. We need to use our mind, okay? No violence, but this is perfect what these farmers are doing. They are shutting down the roads. They're shutting down the supermarkets. They're shutting it down to show it's like they have the power. You do not have the power. These bureaucrats and politicians. So they are banning methane gas, okay? They're banning cow farts. This is a natural gas in the environment. Do you not understand that all of America used to be covered in tens of millions of buffaloes? Okay, possibly hundreds of million. Okay, we don't even know. We don't know the real number. It's covered in buffalo. What do you think they were doing? They were farting and pooping, and the Indians were burning their poop was so full of methane that they could burn their poop. They could light their poop on fire because methane is a flammable gas. Okay, have you ever heard of buffalo chips? So this is insane, okay? And they are also banning nitrogen. So they are telling farmers, oh, there's too much ammonia. There's too much ammonia, and ammonia is linked to nitrogen. It's ammonia nitrate, okay? That's the chemical that has changed the world. That's the chemical right here. Look at this bag of fertilizer, all right? I don't know if you can see it. The top thing, okay? It says ammonial nitrogen. Ammonial nitrogen, okay? This is the basis of all modern fertilizers. Okay, it said 344, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. This is the basis of plant life. This is how plants grow. And they are putting bans on nitrogen, ammonium nitrate, okay? And guess what else that comes from? That's from urine, okay? Ammonium nitrate comes from cow urine. This is insane. So they're literally banning cow farts and cow urine. Everything critical to life is being shut down. That's why these farmers are fighting back. And the police are literally shooting at these protesters in the Netherlands, okay? Everything I'm saying is being verified by articles. I'm just ranting because I read all these articles and I'm just fired up and I'm just going through them. The police are shooting at farmers. They shot at a 16-year-old on their family's tractor who was just driving his tractor, part of these protesters. He got hit, okay? And they're suing the police now. This is insane. What is happening? Why are we shooting at farmers that are just on tractors? This is nuts. Okay, and going back to cows, how literally cow farts and cow urine are being banned. Okay, we're so worried about carbon. Why don't we factor in the fact that cows eat grass? Grass absorbs carbon dioxide from the environment. Okay, so if you want to take this serious and you want to have a full spectrum debate about this and you really think this is a problem, grass and plants absorb carbon dioxide from the air and from the environment. Okay, and they also absorb nitrogen. So they're worried about ammonium nitrate and nitrogen. There's also nitrogen fixating plants that absorb nitrogen from the air and from the environment. Okay, so plants absorb carbon dioxide and nitrogen, and then cows eat it. They break it down. They put it back into the soil. It becomes a carbon sink into the soil. They literally take the carbon in the plant matter, digest it, and then poop it out into the soil, and it becomes part of the soil. Okay, this is like the basic building blocks of life. This is how soil is built. And then the grass grows more. It keeps hitting this like maximum growth phase whenever the cows eat it, because once grass gets to a certain height, it stops growing and it stops absorbing carbon and nitrogen because it doesn't need to grow anymore. Okay, nobody's taking this into consideration. The nitrogen cycle is a real thing too. Just like I said, there's plants that absorb nitrogen from the air and put it into the ground. Soybeans, I believe they fixate 30 to 50 pounds of nitrogen from the air. They take it from the air into the ground per acre. Okay, that's a lot of nitrogen that soybeans are fixating into the ground. So what about that? Are the farmers getting a carbon credit for that if they grow soybeans? It's absorbing all this nitrogen. Like, this is a joke. This is a shutdown of our economy, of our farming industry, of everything. This is coming to America too, guys. I show cows all the time. I'll play a cow video while I'm talking right now. Cow video. All right. These cows are on the property I live on. I rent a property on a cattle ranch, okay? These regulations are devastating farmers. Imagine if the government came to farmers here and told them, hey, you need to get rid of a third of your cattle for methane gas, okay? People would be freaking out too, okay? The effects might be a little different here because, you know, we live in a different society. We don't just have tractors. I'll say that. We have more than just a tractor, okay? So I'm not promoting anything, you know what I'm saying? But guys, this is an attack on civilization and humanity at the bare core. Our civilization is built on farmers. We are an agrarian society, okay? This is insane. These people want to shut down carbon, nitrogen, methane. These are all natural things in the environment that have been here the whole time, okay? The whole time. These cycles, there's a carbon cycle, there's a methane cycle, there's a nitrogen cycle. There's all these cycles that are not put into consideration, okay? We are just shut down because this is anti-human, anti-population. So this is coming to America. This is coming to Canada. This is coming to Australia. This is coming to wherever you live. You live in India, you live in the Middle East, you live in wherever. This is a globalist agenda. This is called Agenda 2030, Sustainable Development. Okay, it sounds great. It's like, oh, sustainable development. I literally have a brand called Sustainable Seasons. That's what my farm used to be called. Oh, sustainability. That's great. No, how they want to make the world sustainable is by getting rid of us all. So we can't use all the resources. That's the plan. And making us live in little shoe boxes, okay? Have you ever seen the little boxes that people live in China, the 10 by 10 coffin apartments? Have you ever seen that? That's what sustainable development means. It means you are an animal. You are going to be the cattle. There's going to be no more cattle. You're going to be the cattle, okay? It might be some soil and green stuff. Who knows? Who knows? Call me crazy, call it conspiracy theory, but this is what we're moving towards. This is what our society is heading towards, and this is an intentional collapse, okay? And it makes you wonder, like, all these other collapses throughout history have probably been intentional as well. They've probably known. There's probably been people just like us that see it happening, and we're warning everyone, and there's proof. I'm just showing proof the whole video, but there's just like a good chunk of the population, 80%, 75%, that are not gonna get it. It's not gonna click. So it just makes me wonder, what's happened in past societies during these collapse. So let me know what you guys think. It's getting critical to grow your own food, to have your own animals, to have your own land. Okay, land is a resource. You can feed your chickens with it. Your chickens have all this room to eat bugs and grains, little seeds and stuff like that. All this stuff, land is a valuable resource. You can put cows on it. All cows need, obviously they need medical attention, but all cows need is grass and water. So if you have a water source, you have a pond or something, you have a little stream, even if you just have a well, a stock well, then that's all you need. And you can literally grow your own food. Same thing with plants. If you just have some land, it doesn't take much land. You could probably feed your family with a 1/4 acre garden, a 1/3 acre, 1/2 acre max if you really need a lot of space, want to space everything out. 1/2 acre, that could feed your family good. You could grow all these random crops you want to grow, like sweet potatoes and corn and potatoes and eggplants and whatever, you can okra, peppers, you can grow all these different things with that amount of land. So get land, get it as a resource. We're renting right now, okay, but we want to get even more land, okay? It's a valuable resource, and these people are shutting down farming. Farmers are just gonna get out of the business. They're gonna be like, I don't want to deal with all these regulations. I don't want to deal with being told how much my cows can fart. Like, this is insane. This is insane, but this is real, guys. This is real. People make memes about it and joke about it. Oh, they're banning cow farts. They literally are. We're here now. We've been joking about it for 10 years. It's happening now. And it's happening in the midst of all this other stuff too. These sanctions, this war, this money printing, this inflation, this incompetency. It's all happening at once for a reason. This is the big attack on our country and on our society and on the globe, okay? This is a globalist agenda. So let me know what you guys think. Are you growing anything? Tell me what you're growing down below. Grow some microgreens, grow some chickens, grow some eggs, grow some cows, grow some goats, grow rabbits. I've seen so many people do meat rabbits and stuff like that. Okay, there's so many options that you can do. Just start growing something, because it's getting to the point where, the attack is just gonna be right in your face very soon. So I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're getting prepared. I hope you're having blessings in your life. I hope you're having blessings in your business, your family. Hope you're healthy. I was sick last week. My family we're still dealing with it a little bit. It's been crazy. So I hope you have blessings of health, all these good things in your life. And hit that like, hit the thumbs up, hit the sub, hit the bell, hit it all, hit up the feed store, hit up Tractor Supply, hit up Rural King, get chickens, and thank you guys. Have a blessed day. Yeah.